and I'm fucking still full from yesterday.
Yeah, it was. I was burping up barbecue taste for the entire night until we had pizza at Lala's.
Oh, you had pizza at Lala's?
Yeah, and I drank all day yesterday.
Nice.
I had a beer at the barbecue place.
Yeah.
I decided to go drive around the hill country. I ended up on Ranch Road 12. Ended
Drinking
up back
and
in
driving.
San Marcos.
Drunk drove all the way.
Yeah. Off one beer, I was so drunk because I haven't had any drinks in 2 months.
Just don't drink then drive.
Yeah.
Drinking and driving is fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Drinking-
It takes a while to
then
set
driving.
in.
Right, yeah, it takes a minute.
But I mean, I was in my car for like over an hour because I drove out to Dripping
take
Springs
a
and I ended
road
up on
dog.
Ranch Road 12. Drove into San Marcos. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have a beer at the tap room, which is on the square in San Marcos.
I
That
know
was
the
one of
place,
our
yeah.
college hangouts. It's 25 years later. It's exactly the same.
Yeah.
So I had a Yingling there.
You can drink all day if every spot is an hour away from each other
Oh yeah.
and not get drunk.
Well,
Yeah.
And just have a beer at each place.
Right.
Then you have 8 beers over 8 hours.
Unless you have like something at Mortsubi and it's like a 12%er and then you're fucking piss drunk after one beer.
Yeah.
But
The La Fin du Monde.
yeah. And then I went to Bolden Acres, which used to be Luster Pearl, which used to be where the Southmouth open mic that we did was, and that's didn't happen yesterday.
Bald ninjas.
But then I had one drink there, and then I had probably 5 drinks at Lala's.
Nice.
We closed down Lala's.
My head hurt.
Close down Lala's on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's nice. I like it.
They bust out the good waitresses on Wednesdays.
Oh, nice.
This is a big toothy woman from
she-
New Orleans.
she
Hi.
She had a witch's face.
Yeah.
I was
Slave of wizard.
yeah. She went up and talked to us, and it started distracting me. I started seeing like
Yeah.
a witch.
Dude, did
I
you?
was like, it was like weapons.
Did you? In contrast to that, did you see the bartender at?
Yeah, at Leroy and Lewis.
Yeah.
She was hot. Yeah,
She was really hot.
yeah,
I was like,
That's her
holy
job.
shit.
yeah.
It's Michelin
Yeah,
star
but, you know,
bartender.
yeah, I guess so. I just don't go to bars that much, and I definitely don't go to bars where the waitresses are hot. Like they're always just kind of beat up.
They do that on purpose so that you'll buy drinks.
Yeah.
You go, hey, hot chicks, buy drinks.
Right.
Duh.
Yeah. Well, at 11 a.m., it takes a little bit more doing than some witch-faced.
Don't
Yeah.
take some
Some
doing.
witch-faced chick.
Yeah. So in the night, I definitely had beer headache. And then I got up and I was okay, and then about 3:00 in the afternoon, it's like that feeling where where it's like they somebody inserts a hook in the back of your neck, like around the bones in your spine, and just starts pulling you down, like starts like pulling you down from hell.
Sounds like a sleep
Yeah.
nightmare.
It's
Sleep
like
demon. What's sleep
Mephistopheles' hook dragging you down to hell.
Yeah.
paralysis demon.
And I was like, oh no.
You're
And
going to hell.
Yeah. And I had to go into the office today
Oh, you
to
did?
get my new computer.
Oh.
I just did it so that I wouldn't have to do it while I was working. And so I had to drive home at like 4, and the entire time I was like, because it was stuck in. I was taking all my ways around the traffic and through the hills and over the bridge, and then I got home and I laid down on the couch.
Nice.
I dozed for, I don't know, 30 minutes, and now I'm okay. We'll see how the rest of the day goes.
I was going to say when I walked in, but I wanted to save it for recording. You look sharp. Your hair's cut.
Well, I did get a
your
haircut
beard-
today. Yeah.
Your beard's all trimmed. You're wearing a fucking collar.
44-year-old man.
You're wearing jeans and shit. You look like you got it together right now.
Yeah.
Even if you're falling apart inside.
Lately I really understand that part in Lord of the Rings where he's like, I feel thin, Gandalf, like butter scratched across too much bread.
Chris and I were talking about women in the car on the way to the Houston and back.
Yeah.
And the women's version of Lord of the Rings is, it's not the destination, it's the things we stopped and made you doubt yourself about along the way.
Yeah, the things we argued with you about when we shouldn't have fucking argued.
Men are linear because we have
Yeah.
a penis, so we go forward in line. Women have a hole, so they stop, and you have to
They
fall in a
suck
hole
everything into them.
all
Yeah.
the time. They go, nope,
Yeah.
no
that's
penises.
where you're going.
Happy International Women's Month, and International Women's Day was on the shortest day of the year because it was the day of the time change, so they only got 23 hours.
Yeah, I like
Which
that.
is funny.
Let's keep that trend going.
Yeah.
Let's just do it.
Yeah. Black people get the shortest month,
Yeah.
women get the shortest day.
Amen.
Like they were going to do something with that extra hour.
Yeah.
They want more bed. Yay.
I need to test it. I didn't test the thing.
Oh
whenever I
yeah,
did it.
yeah.
My favorite celebrator of women's history is Leonardo DiCaprio. What's it going to take for a woman to keep him? She's going to have to like felch his dick hole or something?
Okay.
Like
It works.
eventually he's going to settle down. But it's been every 6 years from the age 19 to 25.
Why would he settle down? What reason does he have to settle down?
Is he not looking for a particular thing?
Supposedly, when he's dating a woman, he just puts on headphones and listens to something and bangs her from behind until he's done, and then he just walks out of the room.
And every one of those women got to live the billionaire lifestyle with a movie star for 6 years.
Yeah.
So he did a lot for them.
Yeah.
What did they think they were going to... What, does the fifth one think she's going to keep him? Does everyone that comes along think I'm going to be the one?
I'm going to be the one.
Something magical about my vagina.
The Kenny Powers of chicks. Like, I got a pussy made of gold.
I've got this briefcase from Pulp Fiction in between my thighs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look at it and go,
Whenever I eat the same thing too much, I'm like, this fucking sucks. I'm tired of it.
yeah.
So I guess that must be what pussy's like to Leonardo DiCaprio.
Tired of models.
Yeah.
I mean,
Tired of
he's
French
been
models.
banging the hottest women since he was probably 15 years old or earlier.
Right.
You know,
It's
so
almost like a beard at this point. Like he's probably gay.
yeah.
He's just,
I mean,
like,
he could
trying
easily
to
just
show
be
off.
he's probably tried being gay just to shake things up.
He's like, yeah, I can't get off banging hot chicks anymore. I need to try something else. I'm
Yeah.
gonna bang an ugly dude. I'll
I mean, he
do
was
the
in the
opposite.
Pussy Posse before any
Yeah.
one of those wives or women or whatever, the ones that have been come and gone with
We're born.
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire.
David Blaine was in them. You heard about the Pussy Posse?
I don't
right?
know. I don't know about this.
Okay, let's see who the
Tobey Maguire is dating an underage or a young, like a 19-year-old, and he's like 50 now.
Is Tobey Maguire's 50? Damn.
And when reached for comment, he
close.
said, "I missed the part where that's my problem."
yeah.
That's from Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire, Kevin Connolly. That's Entourage, his brother in
Oh,
Entourage.
okay. Oh, yeah.
David Blaine, Lucas Haas, Harmony Korine, and others. So yeah, they were just a group of Hollywood dudes that went out and just banged chicks every night because they were Hollywood dudes.
And girls met them out and said, "I want to meet the Pussy Posse and give them my pussy
Yeah.
Yeah.
and be part of what they did."
Yeah. Yeah.
David Blaine made his penis disappear inside of all of the.
Yeah.
Where'd it go?
Where'd it go? It's a. Whoa.
Yeah.
Da-na-na-na.
So those are the guys that whenever if you ask women for advice, those are the guys that they're like, don't be like them. They're pieces of shit. I don't like guys like that.
Yeah.
And then
Except they
except
love
for,
guys like that.
you know, and,
Yeah.
and then they try to say that they grew out of it.
Yeah.
But I cannot tell you how many 45-year-old freshly divorced women I've seen with the friends of like my female friends and relatives and things sit there going through dating apps and gossiping and talking about the guys just like they were 19 years old again.
Yeah.
They don't change.
Yeah.
They love to say they mature and all that stuff, but they'll still bang the trash line cook, the tattooed line cook.
But also, we don't change either. I mean, I think you're saying that.
Right, but we're not.
That
So
implicitly.
we are not constantly saying that we
have evolved or something.
have evolved.
Yeah.
Have
'cause
you
I
ever
heard
hung
that
out with guys
in
and
the
talked
headphones.
about their wives'
Yes.
pussies in
Guy-
detail like they do about our dicks?
No.
I've never been around a group of guys that are like,
I've never.
"Let me tell you about
Yeah.
her vagina
Wait,
and how it is."
You really hear chicks talking about dudes' dicks?
Yeah. I know about all my wives' friends' husbands' dicks. She tells me I hear it in the background, them talking about it, how long they last, everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
They,
man.
they just
The
talk
first
about
thing
all that.
It's the Bechdel test. They can't have a conversation without talking about our dicks.
Well, that's.
Well, you know what?
You're almost there on the Bechdel test.
Yeah.
You're right there. It's like how you think Indians are
I
fucking
didn't
Saudi
write this
Arabians.
movie. This is real life. Movies, art imitates life. They're
Yeah.
always talking about us.
It's
Yeah,
the
right, yeah.
negative Bechdel.
The negative Bechdel.
Yeah, two women having a conversation about a man's dick.
I think right. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
How long it takes them to get to
The Dickdale
man's dick.
test.
You know, that's
Bechdel.
we don't ask you about your wife's vagina.
No.
I don't want to know anything really
If
about
you
Kristen.
started telling me about it, I'd be like, I'm eating.
Yeah,
Please. Jesus Christ.
yeah. Neither one of I don't want to know anything any sexual habits or facts about either of your wives.
Yeah.
Other than so then we fucked in the limo. Like not not like and then,
that's very very
Yeah.
it's
But
pretty.
I also haven't had a big
benign.
variety of different pussies. They've all been just a pretty nice,
just
pussy.
pretty normal pussy. Yeah.
And if there's something wrong with it, I'm out.
I guess that's the thing. The variation may. Okay, I'll play devil. I'll bite. I'll
Have
play
you ever had
devil's
one with like the
advocate.
phalanges that stick out?
the
like,
phalanges
like
that
the
stick out.
like the big old like
the flappy bat
puss
Yeah.
lips,
the bat
like
the bat
meat
wings?
the meat curtains. No,
beef curtains. Yeah,
beef
yeah.
curtains. Yeah.
That was the girl that was with a black guy before you, and he pulled all that out of there.
I guess
That's not how women's bodies work, Josh.
She sang Tyrone in her sleep, and you're like,
Yeah.
"That's what's wrong with your pussy."
You're obviously not joking, and you actually think
I
that.
have
So
it in
I'm
my
going to
heart.
react as if you actually think that, and you're not making a joke.
I don't know. I mean, I guess if you've seen one pussy, you've kind of seen them all. Like you've seen a lot of pussy in porn,
I'm
right?
not really looking at them either. You know,
You're not? Oh,
And
I
I get-
like to. I'll give it a little exam.
I get a lot more blowjobs than I'd give going cunnilinguses too, because it's out there for you to suck on. It's more easy for that to
Easier
happen.
access.
Then yeah, and I've tried to go down on a girl and had her go, "No, not right now." I've never been like, "Not right now."
Yeah.
There's
No,
never. I
You're
need a
like
shower.
the opposite. You're like right now.
Yeah, all the time. Fine,
Yeah.
whatever. Go.
Right. If a blowjob's being offered,
There's never a
Yeah.
reason to not
yeah.
to say, "Oh no, please."
See, I don't know. I don't get me wrong. I'm never turning down a blowjob, but I'm also like, well, your pussy's about 2.5 feet from there, and I kind of like that more. So, I mean, just because I just feel like girls like they don't know exactly what to do with. Like some do, like fat girls, they definitely know what to do with them. but like.
They practice on a lot of popsicles and hot dogs, and corn dogs.
Well, it's just that like a lot they didn't. A lot of guys will just get their dick sucked by a fat girl, but won't fuck her. So she
Yeah.
gets a lot of practice on the
Yeah,
side,
right.
right?
But you have to find a fold and fuck it. Faffy.
Yeah, was it roller and
and
flour
flour.
and find the wet spot?
Yeah, exactly.
Aim for the one in the middle, Rocky.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like even if a girl doesn't know what she's doing with her pussy, it's like, well, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna do
Yeah.
what I'm doing. I'm basically jerking myself off with your pussy.
Just be a hole.
Yeah,
You're doing a great job. Bob.
yeah. Whereas with the
Why
mouth,
don't you smile a little bit more, huh?
it's a very it's a very like aggressive thing to be like, no, like
Yeah. Work it.
yeah.
I mean, I also haven't looked at a lot of them. It's usually dark. I'm not inspecting or examining everything that's happening. The dick is out there. They can all see it. They talk about it all the time with each other.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting around telling everybody about all the pussies I've seen because I've never really made it a point to.
To see pussies.
What does this look like?
Yeah.
Let's turn a light on.
God, I just feel like when I was a kid and I had a porno magazine, I would be like, I would just like stare at a pussy
Yeah.
for like
Yeah,
10
so
minutes.
would
I'd be
I.
like,
But those have been done up nice.
like eyes open, just
Yeah.
like not blinking for
No.
10 minutes straight.
It's
like,
a,
what
it's
is
it's
that?
not. I don't want to say it's alien,
Yeah.
but it's
Foreign.
It's foreign.
It's foreign.
The girl
Yeah.
with the flabby lips
Yeah.
has the Mad Magazine fold-out pussy. The extra phalanges.
Now with extra flanges.
You know, you miss 100% of the pussies that you don't try to. You don't fuck
Yeah.
100% of the pussies that you don't point your penis at.
Dude.
That's the other reason
true.
I'm not looking at it because I'm trying to put my pee-pee in there.
Yeah.
That
Well, you
doesn't
do have
involve
to-
the eyeballs.
Yeah. I don't know. I do still have a fascination with it. And even though I've seen, I'm not going to get into specifics, but a certain one many a time,
Yeah,
I still am.
You know it like the back of your hand.
I do, but I still am in awe of it. I'm still like, okay, I like that.
Yeah.
I'm into that. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird to talk about it with your friends. Like
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about the details of it with my friends.
Yeah, because we're not the Bechdel test, and we're not obsessed with the ins and outs of exactly what it is like.
I mean,
And maybe there's not as much variety for them as there is for us. There's a lot of different kinds of dicks.
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
There really are. I mean,
There's no
like
reason to
you've seen
compare
one
them
pussy,
from
you've kind of seen them all.
Yeah.
There's beef curtains, but then there's
Yeah.
no beef curtains, and that's like basically it.
I had a guy that fucked an Indian girl, and he said it was like a lotus flower. You could like hear sitars when he went in. Zing, zing, zing. Started to
Got
smell
fucking
colors.
Ravi Shankar up in that motherfucker.
You got Norwegian wood up in there. Chris, it's getting into the summertime. You can start wearing your booty shorts again.
Yeah.
How do you ride a bicycle with your one ball hanging out the side? You're gonna get caught up in the chains.
2 chains. My balls got caught up in.
This
2
is the part of the
chains.
year I always look forward to, especially now that I'm sitting across from Chris. 'Cause
Yeah.
he wears
Yeah, you can see his.
Sir Mix-a-Lot booty shorts.
I don't like, dude. I don't.
Again, I'm not looking. I don't have my iPhone light out trying to
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
It looked at me first.
I just know that you kind of have bad vision, so I'm fine, just kind of just doing whatever over here.
Yeah. He's not gonna. He's gonna study it. Not
Yeah.
what. It's not a vagina.
It's
he
not
wants,
a-
he wants
yeah.
every little bump and curve of those balls.
I'm gonna tell all the girls I know everything about your ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything about my ball.
Yeah. It's funny
Ball
whenever.
Dell
The
test.
one ball.
Whenever we got to the hotel, like 2 hours before y'all did,
Yeah.
and just I laid on the bed in the room and I turned on the TV, and Billy Madison was on.
Oh yeah.
And it just happened to be at the part where he pushes him over the bench, and that kid goes, "Did you see that guy's balls?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
they were weird looking." That's what it makes me think of.
You said you were disappointed with Happy Gilmore too.
Extremely.
Yeah.
Extremely disappointed.
I was doing Happy Gilmore dirty talk last night. I was like, the ball has its own energy, if you will.
Yeah.
Its natural place is in your hole.
Yeah. Go to the
let's
hole.
send him home.
Let's send him home.
His bags are packed.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
got his airplane ticket.
Dude, it's the first one was so good, and the thing that's so disappointing about the second one is that, well, it's Adam Sandler.
Kevin
and
Nealon's the same guy
he's-
in Grandma's Boy. He's perfect as a hippie dork.
He
He
was
believes in energies.
Yeah.
so Kevin Nealon's in it. Buscemi's.
Well, Kevin
in
Nealon
it.
was in the first one,
Right.
Yeah, but just for like a tiny little character.
Same, but this
Yeah.
this thing had like an all-star cast of comedians. I mean, it's just,
Oh yeah, everybody was in
it's-
it. Wasn't Bill Burr in it?
in 2. I don't remember
Yeah.
him being in 2. He might have been.
Andrew Santino was in. I think Santino was in it.
The
redheaded guy.
Santino was in it.
Basically, all the people who went and performed for the murderers in Saudi Arabia, and then
They were all in it.
tried to
Yeah.
justify it when they got back. All of them were in it.
Dude,
right?
Eric Andre was in it.
Yeah, Eric Andre.
I
was
mean,
in it.
there's so many fucking amazing
Obviously,
comedians.
it was just open call for comedians. Like, who wants to be in Happy Gilmore too?
Yeah.
Adam Sandler started making some phone calls, or his agent did.
And it just was garbage. Like,
Yeah.
I laughed out loud
Yeah.
like half the time.
I liked
Like,
when he
wasn't-
couldn't stop drinking out of stuff. Drinking alcohol out of things.
I-
That was like a different character.
I liked that too, but then it like kind
like
of
a running joke. They
it
kept
was-
coming back to it.
Yeah, I mean, I like running jokes, and I thought it was funny like the first couple, but for some reason after, maybe it's just because I was so disappointed in like what was happening in the
Yeah.
movie. I was just like, yeah, fuck that shit.
I just like the self-destructive piece of shit dad vibes.
Yeah,
That's fun.
you like
Well,
that?
I've
There's
just
something.
haven't seen that a lot.
Yeah, you just.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Back to what's important. Have you ever been squirted on by a girl?
No, never.
You know they say it's pee, right?
No, we talked about this because I was telling you about that guy who recommended the podcast.
Yeah.
I know Rogan says it's pee. Rogan has had people who's like, it's pee. It has to be pee.
They've tested
Yada,
it
yada, yada.
chemically. It's pee.
No. This woman urologist
She's lying.
Well, first of all, come on.
said that it's
Come on.
it says that it's
it's
half.
girls trying to get away with peeing on guys.
Yeah.
By saying they're so
It's-
turned on.
It's
And
they're
they're
trying
coming.
to be mystical and special.
Yeah.
They're trying to be like I used the divination of the realm to pull from the dimension of whatever.
I don't know, dude, because
Doctors don't know where it comes from. There's a bladder. Something's pushing that.
And doesn't it
fluid
come out of the pee hole?
it does come out of the pee hole.
What's connected
Well,
to the pee hole?
comes out of your pee hole.
Oh, are you saying that girls have balls?
See how we're celebrating women's history? We're talking about their
talking
about
pussies.
women. Yeah.
We're talking
They
about
talk
women
about
right
our
now.
dicks.
So maybe I don't have as strong of reaction to this because I haven't been squirted on. So I'm not like I don't
Well,
know.
one of our first guests, Aaron Cheatham, was like, anybody who thinks that's pee ain't made that shit happen.
Yeah.
But then literally everything I've seen besides is like it's pee.
I made a girl squirt once, doggy style, with my two fingers like this.
Yeah.
And she squirted across the rim. And it was clear.
Yeah.
But I think it's because she was out of pee.
Right.
Like it's whatever liquid is left still in there that gets for it.
Right.
So I'm gonna
If there's
pee-
like diarrhea, does that come out of there?
I'm gonna start peeing on my wife.
That
in
means
the
there's
shower.
something wrong.
I just would. I'm trying to imagine. I mean, just knowing how orgasms are generally, like the thought of peeing during an orgasm just feels so foreign to me, and I have to imagine that there's some sort of like analog to a woman
Yeah.
having an orgasm where it's like even if you wanted to, even if I wanted to pee during an
Yeah.
orgasm,
Because you have that little switch that goes back and forth.
right.
It's like your prostate switches off the pee or
Right.
something.
You're busting.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't mean to get all technical.
Yeah.
Series of bladders.
So wait, what does the urologist lady actually say in this podcast? That it is pee, but it's also something else, or
No, she said it. You're gonna have to listen to it. I don't remember, but she basically said it's not strictly pee.
okay,
It's not just like it's urine, like from your bladder.
yeah,
Like there, she said there are. I think that there's like some amount of pee in it, but it's like only what's in the urethra. Is that only for guys?
yeah. They have urethra. Yeah,
They have it too?
That's the tube that goes from the
Yeah.
bladder to the wherever the pee comes out.
Yeah,
Black
yeah,
women
yeah,
have
yeah.
a urethra Franklin.
Also, I've seen chicks. I've seen chicks pee before, and it doesn't do that projectile thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it just kind of like dribbles out of there.
Well, maybe it's the muscle. It's maybe the muscles that are engaged during orgasm make a
So,
flutter. It goes,
next time-
and that was basically.
Next time you take a shower with your wife,
Yeah.
piss on her leg and be like, "I'm just coming because you're so beautiful."
I piss on her like every time
Look,
we're in the shower,
this is
and
why-
every time she gets pissed, and every
Like, no, I'm
she
squirting.
literally gets pissed.
I'm squirting,
And-
honey. You're so turning me on that I'm squirting. Sorry, it's warm and yellow, but I'm totally squirting.
I mean, the only reason that it doesn't fully work with Kristen is because she's never squirted on me and claimed that it's not pee. If she did that, then I could do
Yeah.
that, and it would be totally justified. Be like, oh, hey, look, well, I'm just
Yeah.
doing what you're doing.
Yeah,
well,
But
it's okay in Belgium, but it's not okay back in America.
yeah, right. So TV update. I got a new TV.
Yeah.
it looks very nice.
Chris helped me hang it on the wall
looks good.
in the middle of the day. Then my work friend Josh came over and we streamed and everything was great.
We pissed on each other.
yeah.
It was a stream. We're still
So
turned on.
after
so
Josh,
turned on.
the next day, I went up to work and I don't know how specific I want to get, but for a specific reason, we had a lot of marketing people in our office last week for something that's going on at my company that requires marketing people. So their big marketing meeting happened to be in the meeting room right by where I sit. And I walked by and saw in the room a lot of hot women.
It's the Consumer Electronics Expo. Whatever
Yeah.
the thing that's upstairs, the Sex Fest. Is that why they were there?
Yeah,
Now
it's
Los
more or
Angeles.
less. Yeah, yeah. But so
Just-
marketers are always
AVN,
hot.
it's the
chicks.
AVN Awards were happening at Donnie's work.
Nice.
So marketing
We're
and
prepared.
HR are always hot chicks, young,
Yeah.
hot chicks in
It's
a
like the
very
bartender.
specific kind of way, like maybe a little bit of a former cheerleader type way, that kind of
Yeah.
thing.
That's how they do with the bartender at Leroy. That's how they got you.
yeah,
She just marketed you some beers.
That's how they got you. That's how they get you.
So, but as I was walking past this room and the door was kind of cracked open and I smelled one of the smells that makes me immediately turn to the person that smells like that and just want to go, fuck you.
Yeah.
And it was old lady perfume.
Yeah.
I caught a whiff of fucking old lady perfume.
rose water.
And so I got to my desk and I told Josh, who was on the stream last week, I said, somebody over there is wearing fucking old lady perfume and it pisses me. It's going to give me a headache. It pisses me off. And he's like, oh yeah. And so I was like, let me walk by because there's a lot of hot chicks in there. And I'm like, which of the hot chicks is wearing old lady perfume? You're too young.
What's the men's version of that? Tough acting, Tenactin?
No, it's
Like Aramis or something.
it's standing around in a locker room with your balls out, with your dick out, like standing around naked in a locker room for way too long.
But there's the
That's
smell
the
of
man
balls.
version
Old
of
guys
that.
love that shit.
Yeah.
Old guys love that.
Balls have a smell, though. There's the smell of balls.
Yeah, but it's not. I'd rather smell balls than old lady perfume.
Well, because old lady perfume, you can tell, is to cover up
Yeah.
fish stank.
Yes, to cover up
Fish
nastiness.
stank.
But is there a man fragrance that's used to cover up ball stank?
No.
No, it's called pants.
Yeah, we let our balls stink.
It's
Yeah.
called shut up,
Yeah.
We
bitch.
let our balls
Stop
stink
complaining about
freely.
everything all the time.
Yeah.
So I walk back by the meeting office and do a scan, and it's the one that
The ugly
anyone
one.
could pick out.
Yeah.
You can see
It's
her
the
with the
lady
thermal
who's-
vision like the Predator.
Yeah, it's the lady who's
There's a hotness.
it's the lady who's probably 15 to 17 years older than all the other ones. Chunky, wearing a pink pantsuit, and just looks like a total bitch.
So the pants weren't doing a good job
Yeah.
of covering the smell.
No.
It only works for us. She tried the guy trick and it didn't work.
Yeah.
I heard pants will cover it up.
Nope.
Yeah.
Wrong. Wrong.
Just two stink cannons. Pussy smell coming out.
So I walk back over and I tell Josh, I'm like, dude, if you go look, you will know immediately who it is that is wearing the old lady perfume. And he goes and walks by.
Let's play a little game.
And he turns around and he's like, oh, I bet that lady makes some man's life so miserable.
Yeah.
Like you could just tell she had that bitch energy, you know.
She second guesses every decision.
Yeah,
he makes.
right.
Did you like dare him to go sniff her chair after she left?
God. It was strong enough from the hall that we didn't need to, you know. It's kind of
right, but imagine putting your face into that chair.
No,
Donnie, imagine it right now.
I'm gonna put rose water on my balls and see if it covers.
Yeah.
the smell. I'm gonna call my penis a sheenus for Women's History.
There's no
Month.
way.
So the next day we had our meeting in that room, and we kind of kicked. They were like we had it reserved, so all their writing was still on the walls, and this is so I had to take a picture of it on the whiteboard.
Donnie, don't ask to lead. Okay.
Yeah, it's like what is bold versus what is not bold.
Synergy.
Bold is story, fresh language, perspective, POV. Don't ask to lead and don't be afraid to challenge. Confident, fast.
It's like she squirted the words all over the fucking whiteboard.
Yeah.
That chick squirted.
What's
turned on.
What's not bold is marketing words, unfocused, features. We built something so you should use it. Being quiet, slow, patronizing, broad.
Gas?
God, I don't know.
Broadus?
Brondus?
Brondo?
I don't even know what that word is.
Yeah.
Just making up shit at this point.
Broad ass.
That's
Remember
perfume
that
lady.
That was perfume.
Yeah, she's like, put me on there.
Put me on there.
Yeah.
I want to be on
Nice.
there. I'm broad
I have
ass.
a very bold smell. I'm bold. This is bold.
Yeah. So I was like, this
Double
this
pants
sums
cannons.
up these women with email jobs where they just sit and they get in bullshit meetings all day. They talk about things that don't make sense and don't matter. Vague, feelingsy bullshit that doesn't generate any revenue and it doesn't make good marketing. That's these women are why every single freaking couple is interracial on all the commercials, and I point and laugh every time.
Yeah.
I'm not laughing at interracial couples. I'm laughing at the marketing broads who think that that's cool because they're copying all the other marketing broads because you know the trends and stuff are so it reminded me of this freaking 4chan meme.
You can't spell female without email.
Right.
I just love those jobs.
So yeah, the green text. I finally get a job. Average of 7 to 8 Zoom meetings per day. Woman to man ratio is at least 10 to 1.
Exhausted.
The economy isn't real. It's Jew daycare to make sure women don't have children.
It's Jew daycare.
It's part of the Great Replacement.
Oh no.
I'm starting to believe.
Oh.
I'm beginning to believe that that there's a reason that all these women have these bullshit meaningless jobs that do nothing, and they write they have to come up with vague terms about what is bold versus not bold in marketing a tech product.
Man,
It's
I
9 months to do anything. Just everything is 9 months.
I
That's
get
their
it.
metric.
Yeah, right.
They're on a base 9 month
They're on a base 9-month
metric
numerical
system.
system.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got to get you hanging out with my kids more. They're like, Jay the other day was like, I don't understand why a woman would prioritize some like meaningless marketing job like over her children. Like, why would anyone be like, oh, I care so much about digital marketing for some bullshit product that won't
That's
be
on
around.
LinkedIn Lunatics a lot. That
Yeah.
site I sent you guys with that faggot, the blonde guy that said, I'm blocking you or not responding.
Oh,
There's a
that
Reddit
guy.
called
Yeah,
LinkedIn Lunatics, and it's all women going,
Yeah.
my baby starved, but I've invented the internet or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just idiots. It's idiots on LinkedIn. God, there's so many idiots on LinkedIn.
Oh, LinkedIn is like the new Facebook because it's like all boomer-esque. It's not boomers per se,
But it's the millennials and the Gen Xers who basically make I'm a LinkedIn guy their entire identity. Like I'm a professional, whatever. And they're some of the stuff
they want me doing that. By the way, I do some of that, but it's all like It's like I only do the thing that our PR people say, like, hey, write an article about this and then like post a thing. And it's like it's not me doing it. We're not friends on LinkedIn, are we?
No.
I basically only
Why?
do it when they.
What do we need? We're
What's
gonna
that?
give each other referrals for dick jokes.
I don't know, man. I meet people and like 10 minutes later, I'll get a LinkedIn request. I'm like, you fucking care about this? Like, I've never added anyone on LinkedIn ever. I've never been like,
Yeah.
oh, I just
They
met
saw-
Donnie. Like if I met you at that party and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna add.
I need to add this guy on LinkedIn. He
Yeah.
was interesting.
It's a ladder. They see you, and you're probably like a rung above them, and they're like, "This will look good on my."
Yeah, we need a
friends."
network. Yeah, no, it's the whole thing that I use LinkedIn for is to see what all the people who I'm connected with are doing, and the ones who are constantly liking the marketing bullshit that comes from their company or celebrating somebody's job move or whatever. I'm like, faggot.
Yeah, faggot,
Like
yeah.
I can always tell. Well, a friend of me and Josh's is the most pathetic of the LinkedIn people because he just reposts every single thing his wife posts. to
Are you
LinkedIn.
still friends with him on LinkedIn?
Oh yeah, I'm still friends
Okay.
with him on everything.
Yeah.
So because that's part of half the reason I go on LinkedIn is to see what stupid thing he's said or done
yeah.
or
He's hate scrolling LinkedIn
Yeah.
for one reason.
Yeah.
yeah. I do that with his Reddit account too.
Donnie, I thought of a good
That's-
euphemism for you jacking off 3 times a day. You should call it betraying Christ.
Yeah.
Because when the cock crowed for the 3rd time, that was when Judas betrayed Christ.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got to go. I'm almost done betraying Christ. I got one more. I did 2 already.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, when you mix women and LinkedIn,
Yeah.
it's especially the kind of women who use LinkedIn.
It's the micro influencer thing. It's not
Yeah.
to me. It's not just like chicks. It's anyone.
No, it's actually the men that I'm connected with on LinkedIn are worse. Than
They're
the
way
women.
worse, yeah.
I mean, I'm also like I'm not connected to a lot of those like marketing HR type women either.
Yeah.
I bet they're pretty annoying. on
Somebody
that.
should make an Epstein LinkedIn page with all the people that he's friends with and their connections and refer each other.
we could probably code that real quick. We could
Yeah.
code a
Oh.
web page of that.
Oh,
Copy LinkedIn, get his picture, have everybody listed as his connections. We could do that easily.
easily. That's a 10-minute
Everybody
project.
went
Yeah.
on the same retreat last year to the island together.
Yeah.
The Epstein Files is like Simpsons did it at this point. Like everybody's coming up on there. Every movie they mention, people sideways getting mentioned. Like they talked about going to a Dave Attell show, and everybody's like, "He's in the files." Well, he's in the files because they were in New York and they wanted to see comedy, and they
Right.
Yeah.
read the marquee, but he didn't do anything.
I'm not paying attention to. New shocker. I'm not paying
yeah.
attention to it.
So we you brought up that Michael Tracy guy, and we kind of
Michael Tracy. Yeah.
and we
that
kind
guy,
of
yeah.
we kind of I was going to say something that was more to the point that you were making when we
Yeah.
did, but then we got off on something
Oh
else.
yeah.
So I kind of agree with the point that like a lot of the stuff in the Epstein files is like it's because a lot of it's the tip line that any crazy person could call in and say that like
Anything.
you
Yeah.
know like they shoved a gerbil up my ass.
Robot
you know?
Jocks is
right.
in there. Somebody
Yeah.
The
mentioned
baby
Pacific
eating
Rim.
stuff. Yeah.
Right.
All. Yeah.
And the other thing is that he was friends quote with a lot of scientists,
Yeah.
a lot of physicists.
Well, he funded a lot of science.
and he funded a lot of
projects,
it. So a lot of the people that are in there, you know, they might have seen him at a dinner or done a talk at an event he organized, but they weren't going to the island. But some of them, a lot of people also still lied about when they last talked to him because after the 2019 happened, they were like, "Oh yeah, we talked a little in the early 2000s, but after 2009 when he went to prison, I never talked to him again." And then these emails are coming out, and that they were talking to him all the way up until he finally until 2018. Like that Lee Spolin, who's he's like a big quantum
Yeah,
mechanics
I know
guy.
who Lee Spolin is.
He
Yeah.
totally lied. He was
Yeah.
like, I stopped. I didn't talk to him after about a certain year whenever he went to prison. And there's emails from him all the way to like 2018, like, "Hey man, it looks like you're free. We need to get together soon," and stuff like that. So they're still lying about things. Yeah,
I mean, to a certain extent, you don't blame them for wanting to, like if you didn't do anything.
yeah,
You might also just be like, "Fuck!" Like I'm just not going to say anything.
yeah.
But
Silence
thing's
is
so-
complicit.
this thing's
You're
so
complacent. You're complicit.
yeah. I don't
Silence
know.
is violence.
This thing's so radioactive now. It's
Yeah.
like, I mean, like the Peter Attia stuff, right? It's like I heard a little bit about that. Him and Peter Attia were basically friends. I also don't think Peter Attia like raped anyone or did anything bad with anyone. I just think that he was.
They were talking a lot. They're just emailing back and forth all
They're
years for
emailing
years.
back and forth for years.
Yeah.
Right. So they were definitely friends, and I think that probably the thing you could say is like, Well, Peter Attia probably knew that he was a bad guy, and he continued to be friends with him.
We were talking last week about how 18 is still a little low because your brain doesn't finish developing until you're 26.
Yeah.
And that's when Leonardo DiCaprio breaks up with girls. He wants them malleable.
Yeah.
He doesn't want someone who knows who they are and is secure in themselves.
Right.
Well, it's also when your modeling career ends.
Right. Yeah.
And you try to ask the guy to marry you because you don't want to work anymore because you don't look good.
Yeah. No, he's a machine built for Hollywood.
Yeah.
That's what he is.
He was a machine built by Hollywood.
Yeah.
I mean, one battle axe after another.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like whatever Epstein did, it's obviously bad. Is it as bad as everyone thinks it is? Everyone's talking about this like baby eating shit and all that. It's like no one was eating fucking babies. Like that wasn't a thing that actually happened, but it is something that's being talked about.
But it's also just fun to say they did.
It is.
It's pretty fun to just say no. That we are ruled by a cabal of pedophiles. That eat babies.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We were up late with Donnie's sister last night talking about being raised religious.
Oh yeah.
And how like, my kids are pissed at my parents and they're not going to ever get over it because they weren't taught forgiveness like I was.
Yeah.
I think one of the reasons that religious people teach their children forgiveness is so that they'll forgive them for all the bullshit they did to them.
Yeah.
Like, I taught you to forgive me later when you're older and you're looking back on this stuff.
Yeah, right.
Jesus says forgive everyone. So if you don't raise your kids religious and you do something bad, they're like, fuck you forever. I don't know how to forgive people.
This was like the thing that I said like a year ago. Like the reason that our Christian dads like told us not to have sex is because they didn't want our numbers to exceed theirs.
Body count.
Yeah.
That's something that I think. I mean, I've tried to bring it up. Like you I mean, we hung out with my stepsister yesterday.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
Yeah, she's really sweet. Yeah.
She's also pretty NPR brained.
A little bit.
And so there's times where I'm like the NPR brain people, like we have to be like, there is some concepts that I think that side needs to kind of reintroduce into their thinking.
Yeah.
The number one is the concept of forgiveness, because with what I was saying is basically the woke religion, there's no forgiveness there.
Yeah.
You get canceled. It doesn't matter how much you apologize.
Right.
Every single article is going to mention it from that point on.
Right.
I mean, look at Louis C.K.
Yeah.
Louis C.K. did everything you're supposed to do.
The mea culpa was complete.
Mea culpa.
Yeah.
He went away for a year and didn't kind of like hung out in France and kept his head down. And then as soon as he came back, everybody was outraged that he dared to do stand up at the Comedy Cellar.
Yeah.
That's why they say forgive and forget, because they don't want you to ever mention it again.
Yeah.
But it still happened.
Right.
You can't forget things.
Yeah.
It's not eternal sunshine. That shit still went down.
Yeah.
I've never been a forgive and forget guy. I've been a forgive and remember person.
Right. Forgive,
yeah,
but never forget.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. In a way, I feel like, Louis, like you're saying, Louis did everything right. I guess because I'm blissfully ignorant of things that happen online. I haven't seen and people are still mad at Louis thing. I know my wife is, but I went to a fucking Louis show here. And it sold out.
Yeah. No, that's still there. But I'm just like the online, the thing that a person who is listening to NPR and reading Salon.com and getting MSNBC articles in their feed, and the like some of the subreddits, like there was that Something Is Wrong 2024, which is basically them doing a QAnon or a Stop the Steal thing where they think that Trump stole the election the exact same way the other side was saying Biden stole the election. That kind of stuff. The ones White People Twitter is another subreddit that it's programming central for that side. Those are the comments that they're still. Those are the opinions that they are having shaped.
I wonder how much overlap there is with those in LinkedIn Lunatics Reddit. It's the same people, White People Twitter and. Another one you're saying. It's a lot of the same submitters.
Do you think is your sister, is she in that camp? Is she a little too there's things that she was saying yesterday that I'm like, if I didn't just meet you 7 minutes ago, I would probably protest a little bit to some of this.
Yeah.
But I just met you, and it's Donnie's birthday, and there's no way I'm just going to come in here and be like.
Just
but also,
agreeable.
but nothing was like.
But it wasn't that.
Nothing was like, oh, this person's a fucking retard. It was like, oh, this.
I see where she's coming from. I see her sources. I see how she interacts. I see that. Yeah. So
I'm 90% on her side too.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is that like every time we get into it, I'm like, no. You and I want the same things.
Yeah.
The problem is that the way that your sources, your programming would go about it does not get us to the things that we want.
Yeah.
We need to be smarter about the way that we go about these things or whatever.
When the pendulum swims back the other way, we can't be worried about who said what pronoun. Because that's what caused all this murder right now.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, it was last night when we were hanging out with you, when I was talking about going to your thing on Saturday, and I said, I wonder if that lawyer chick's going to be there to argue with about Trump some more. Mm-hmm. And she was like, "What, is she a big Trumper?" And I said, "Oh, no. She's the complete opposite way." And whenever we hung out that one time, it was the day after the election, or like the week Trump won, and I was trying to explain to her all the reasons why Trump won, and she didn't want to hear it. And then my sister immediately goes, well, it's because everybody's sexist and racist. And I just pointed, and then the conversation went out somewhere else. I was going to be like, that right there is why she lost.
Yeah,
that right there is why Trump is president right now.
For the most
you've
part,
you've got to stop. You got to drop the identity politics.
Well, I'll just I'll break it to you now. She's not going to be there. They're in the Azores right now, doing whatever one does in the Azores.
That's like the
Portugal.
It's
the
like
island off of Portugal,
but it's like in the Atlantic between. It's like on the voyage.
But I think it's a Portuguese territory.
It's Portuguese, I think.
Territory. Yeah. Azores.
So on this International Women's Day and Women's Month, our advice to the women is forgive and forget. Come on. Stop bringing it up. It was 10 years ago.
Get over yourself.
It was 2002 whenever I jerked off in front of those female comedians. When they said yes, but actually didn't mean yes.
Right. Yes.
How many Horace and Pete's have we missed out on in the last decade? That we
there probably would have been at least 2 more seasons of Louie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that's one of my favorite shows of all time.
It's a great show. Yeah.
When Baskets kept going and better things kept going, the stuff that he created with his created by
Tig Notaro kept going to everyone's.
Oh, that show was fucking terrible.
I liked her stand-up special about her having cancer.
Yeah.
And then I liked her Taylor Dane story where she met Taylor Dane like 3 different times and said the exact same thing to her each time.
Yeah.
I like how dry she is. And then that thing where she doesn't know who famous people are, so they'll show her a picture of a famous person, or they'll bring a famous person, and she'll try and guess who they are.
Right.
That's funny.
It was One Mississippi. That was the name of the show.
Yeah,
right?
that was the name of that show.
Yeah. You'll be shocked to know that I actually watched that show because Kristen wanted to watch it.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
If Kristen wants to watch it, I've seen it.
But now Tig Notaro is just like a androgynous lesbian in like Star Trek and stuff that has been completely destroyed by that crowd.
Yeah.
Every nerd property or whatever. So I'm like, kind of like, just fuck you when I see her.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, fuck off.
Can my alias be Nig Totaro?
I was trying to get your son to laugh in the car, the whole way down and back. We were kind of riffing in the front seat, but I think he had his headphones on or he was asleep or.
Yeah. Well, he
was just too cool for school.
He says, first of all, he says it's really hard to hear back there. Okay. He's like, it's hard. He's like, I know it doesn't seem that far. He's like, but I just have a hard time hearing. He's like, I was trying to not be rude to Josh by listening to everything that he was saying, but he talks very low and it's hard to hear back there even when you're talking loud. So at some point he's like, I just like zoned out.
Oh, you should try editing one of these podcasts one time. I'm constantly having to turn Josh up.
Oh, you are? Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's like that. I'm like, okay. I don't know what it is because you hold the microphone. I hear you fine now.
The first comedy cassette I bought was Stephen Wright. I like his.
Yeah.
But I got your dad with the fat bitch on the air mattress joke.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
This girl slept over, and I was on an air mattress, and it was way better. When I would sleep on it alone, my elbow would hit the floor because the air would go out.
Right.
But when she would come over, I was elevated perfectly because she was weighting it down. She could have got me out of bed by bouncing
Yeah.
Like that thing on the
like
water.
a teeter-totter.
Where the fat
Yeah.
dude jumps at the kids flying in the air.
Oh, yeah. Like wipeout kind of obstacles or something like that. Like,
Time to get up, 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Kapoosh. Whoa.
Josh is up.
Sometimes I wish I could be attracted to fat chicks
She was the girl
because
that asked me to come on.
they're nice.
Yeah.
And I was trying to when I was talking about the marketing women, and I made that joke about marketing women and HR women. They're absolutely soulless positions. So that's why they get hot chicks, because hot chicks have no souls.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I like it when they're forced to develop a personality. And I went and got my hair cut today, and it was a very, very large woman with like green hair. We started talking about South by Southwest and movies and comedy and stuff, and she was really cool and all that. And I'm like, man, I wish you were hot.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll say, I don't know if you've ever had this happen, but there was this woman who worked at Blizzard. There was this girl, she was French, and she came over from the French office. I was married already.
She was a baguette.
But she was, she came over, and she was a baguette.
Mexican fat girls are tortas. French fat girls are baguettes.
but a baguette is long and skinny. You need something that's fat.
Yeah, a fat baguette.
Fromage.
A croissant.
So this chick came over, and she would go out to lunch with my team and stuff like that. And I was like, man, she's actually pretty. She's bigger.
Yeah.
But she's pretty,
Yeah.
and she's actually like really, really cool.
A lot of personality.
I mean, like when you say a lot of personality, I feel like that can mean like she's a lot. This girl wasn't a lot. She she didn't talk too much. She talked just the right amount.
You have to be charming when you don't have anything else to lean on in life.
But she was pretty too, though.
Yeah.
But she was just also
Large.
big.
Yeah.
And I was like, if I was single, I would go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the green hair, and there's a certain kind of big girl where it's like, no, I'm not attracted to that. But
she was very big.
Yeah.
The fat girl from the air mattress was the first one that ever asked me to come in her mouth. We were fucking, and she was like, I want to taste it. And I was like, damn, that's the first time any girl's ever done that. She called it the Sportage. She was like, give me the Kia Sportage.
Yeah.
Sportage on my face.
Sportage. Yeah, she's just too big.
Yeah, it's just it's kind of the same thing. Where it's like if I was into dudes, it would be so much easier.
Yeah,
and it's kind of the same. Every once in a while, I'll have somebody try to set me up with a friend of theirs or whatever, and she's huge. She's too big.
Yeah,
and I'm like, you might as well have tried to fucking set me up with a dude,
right? I was attracted to her.
I'm saying I don't like being that way, because that's as bad as the chicks who only go for the piece of shit guys, right?
Yeah.
And that aren't attracted to the good guys or the nice guys,
right?
Or whatever.
You're only attracted to the piece of shit girls.
Yeah, the hot ones. They're all pieces of shit.
Yeah. I bet I could get you into guys. What we'll do? Let me control your porn feed.
Okay.
And so what we'll
Start
do?
slipping some things.
So
in.
yeah, what we'll
algorithm.
do is we'll like have all the kind of stuff that you like, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to study your algorithm.
Yeah.
I'm also going to study your masturbatory habits. So put a camera in your room.
We were trying to get Donnie to come out for happy hour the other night, but he stayed home and did fappy hour by himself.
He came for a fourth time.
Did I?
Did the cock crow 3 times?
No, my dad
that
was
day?
here. My dad was.
Yeah, it can't be.
You can't deny Christ when your dad's here.
Yeah, me and my dad were watching
Cock can't crow 3 times.
We were watching the World Baseball Classic. We were watching U.S. and Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
And then he texted me, and I was like, "Oh, maybe if the game's over." But I was so tired because of the time change. The time change messed me up this time, and the weather.
Yeah,
I think the combination of the
weather
time change and the weather had me just knocked out. Yeah,
we saw a bunch of Mexicans on the side of the road driving home that had signs, and we thought it was an ICE protest, but they were just like trying to raise money for their kids' baseball thing.
Yeah.
And they had like a QR code, and I was like, well, they could do both at once.
Yeah.
Help pay for my kids' baseball. Also, fuck ICE.
Yeah.
You can't be Mexican on the side of the road with a sign anymore without people thinking. I mean, I wouldn't do that publicly, because that's like asking for ICE to come get you.
Yeah.
Hey,
You're out
fuck
there.
ICE.
Right. You're out there.
yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like if I interjected some gay porn just at like the right moments, like okay, usually it takes Donnie 7 minutes to come, so at like minute 6, I'm gonna like slip in like
the Fight Club,
10 seconds of gay
flash.
porn, and you're gonna scramble. You're still gonna be jerking,
Yeah,
and you're
yeah.
gonna scramble to turn it
Too
off.
late, I'm coming to gay sex.
Yeah, and then you came to gay sex,
yeah.
and it's like, well,
It's too late.
I guess I'm
yeah,
gay now.
I guess, yeah.
My wife got me like that with think about your grandma. She was trying to get me to not come. She was like, think about your grandma, but it was right at the moment, and I was like, thanks.
Yeah,
No, I just thought about my grandma
I came
and
to
came. At the same
dude, this one time, the only time I've got caught beating off by Kristen, one time, I'm in our room, and it's when my computer was in our bedroom, like way back when. I'm jerking off, and I hear the door open, and I fucking dick is out. My hand's on my dick. I fucking minimize the browser, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the thing. And on my desktop is a picture of the whole family.
Nice.
And she's like, "Are you jerking off to a picture?" I'm like, "I swear to Christ, I'm watching some depraved porn." And I open it up. I'm like, "See, I just minimized it."
No, I'm watching transport.
That's what all our TVs.
I'm not jerking off for a family.
No.
All our TVs default to that Google photo slideshow of all your photos of your family.
Right.
So if you leave it on idle too long and you're looking at your phone, you could accidentally look up at the TV.
Yeah.
And see
What's
it.
That's
worse?
what I'm saying.
Jerking off to a picture of your family or jerking off to child porn?
Well,
We
are
do
there
both at
pictures
the
of
same
children
time.
in your family? I told Kristen the other day said something about, oh, like when I was 13 something, I was like, when you were 13, and she was like, are you fucking for real right now? Like,
Yeah.
don't talk
You were
about
13 at the same time?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Then
saying.
you were
Yeah,
fine.
It's fine.
You're
Yeah.
talking about that guy
Right.
Yeah.
thinking about her.
Yeah, we've
That's what
been
I
over
was
this on this
15.
podcast
Yeah, that's
before
what I'm
about
saying.
like if you're
Well,
thinking back to if you're
Retroactive.
jerking off thinking about the 15-year-old girl when you were 15.
so we have talked about that, but we have not talked about, and it's a slight difference.
Actual material from that?
No. Me thinking about my 13-year-old. I didn't know my wife when I was 13.
Yeah.
So that's weird. Like that would be weird for me to jerk off to.
The idea of your wife at 13?
Yeah.
Well, then just in your mind, you're 13 too.
In my mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plausible pedophile deniability.
Yeah, there's layers to this.
Yeah.
There's like reality is whatever you make in your head. When it comes to like your fantasies or whatever,
Right.
like that's what's so funny is that how mad women
Yeah.
get when they find out an unattractive guy is jerking off to the thinking of them.
Right.
That they get incredibly mad. There have been times where they have gotten incredibly mad whenever they found those things out.
I got caught in the shower one time. She just got in the shower with me and got the sportage.
Yeah.
That's a portage.
Because they like it if you're not looking at anybody else.
Right.
Like, yeah, I was thinking about you in the shower. It's
Yeah.
Good thing you're here. Funny meeting you here. We got to stop meeting this way.
I should have said that about the picture on the computer. I'm like, I was just looking at you.
Yeah, you had your hand over the kids.
The kids are there, but
Yeah.
I was looking at you.
I've never hid jerking off from a woman.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm just like, well, come in here and watch it with me.
Yeah, the cock
Or-
crows 3 times.
Yeah. Or in the morning. Like I wake up and I just start.
Yeah.
Like, you want to help? You want
Time to start the day.
Right.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Right.
Help me or not. This
Right.
is happening either way. Yeah.
There's going to be exactly 3 times today. Are you going to get on time 1?
See you back
Because that's
here
happening
see
right
you
now.
back here
Yeah.
at noon and midnight. So did you guys do anything for women on Women's Day? They brought it up in my house. The 2 women were like, it's International Women's Day. And I was like, everything I do is for girls.
No.
I have my job. You guys take all of it and spend it on fucking Sephora.
Yep.
Everything I do is for women. I don't stop doing
Every
things
day
for-
is International Women's Day.
When is International Men's Day? All the other days?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I like we barely do anything for Christmas or birthdays, so doing something for International Women's Day feels
So
like
for a fake Jew
just
holiday.
really
it feels like a bridge too far for
It's
me.
really funny on one day of the year for a woman to go, someone should do something for me today.
Yeah.
Like everyone doesn't already do everything for you every other day.
No one, dude. Yeah, Kristen.
What do you get
definitely
more?
doesn't
There's not more
pull
that we can do.
shit. Yeah.
I got disgusted into homophobia at dinner the other night. My wife and daughter were talking about heated rivalry, and they read the books, and they were talking about, in the books they go into more detail about the preparation, the anus preparation the guys do for each other. And I was like, I'm eating, guys.
Yeah.
Like, I've never said that during a meal before when people talk about gross shit.
Yeah.
But finally they got me where I was like, I don't want to talk about this during dinner.
So this
I can't do butt fucking and have food.
This kind of flashes back to the last episode when I was saying like, oh, there's nothing that would offend you guys if someone said, and I mean, this isn't offending.
I really don't care any other time. Just for some reason, being raised
a Christian,
conservative, religious, and lots of table manners.
Yeah.
Just for some reason, that kind of talk while I'm eating, I'm like, it's gross.
I don't know. I mean, I think too.
Whenever it's literal shit.
Yeah. I can see guys kiss in public, and I'm like, hey, it's great.
I mean,
when you're talking about lubing up an asshole.
Yeah, or what you're supposed to eat. You can't have dairy for like a day.
I'm also like, I'm not opposed to table manners. I'm not opposed to there being like there's a fucking standard. We're sitting here and having a meal.
I don't want to hear this shit while I'm eating.
Yeah. I mean,
appetizing conversation.
There's just like certain things you don't talk about, but also it's like I don't want the kids to have. I don't want anyone to have their phones at the table while we eat. Like I want to.
Somebody brought up amyl nitrate during dinner, and
is that poppers?
Yeah. They didn't know what it was. I think it was heated rivalry, and Ivy was like, what are poppers? And I was like, it's amyl nitrate. It opens your asshole. And all three of the other people in my house were like, Dad, why are you the only one here that knows that?
Yeah.
Fight Club. It's from Fight Club.
No.
I also, so I got disgusted.
Yeah, I had to look it up after I saw Fight Club because she says amyl nitrate. And I was like, oh, the butt? I thought she just wanted to have sex. But she was like, oh, no, she's freaky.
Yeah. She's freaky. Oh.
I noticed a new bathroom problem at work. Indian dudes always have diarrhea. And they eat Indian food. I can tell from the smell of the diarrhea.
Yeah.
They're eating Indian food.
God damn it.
But Mexicans can eat Mexican food and not get diarrhea. And if I go down there and eat it, I get diarrhea from like the water or Montezuma's revenge. Your
stomach and your asshole, you're going to always be fat. Yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to find like the clip of Nutty Professor, him going, I don't want to hear this shit while I'm eating.
Yeah.
That'd be a good drop for
that'd be a good drop, yeah.
Whenever we start talking about diarrhea while we're eating.
I'm eating. It's funny to be the only one in the room eating while no one else is eating and they're talking about stuff. And you're like, but I'm eating right now. So no one here can talk about butt sex because I'm having a snack.
God, fucking Indian people. Why is it always Indian people and shit?
And how come they don't climatize? How come they don't get used to it like Mexicans?
Yeah.
Like I'm sure we would get Montezuma's whatever if we went to India, we'd get diarrhea.
Oh yeah.
But if we went,
they
to
have
Mexico,
diarrhea
the
too.
same thing, and Mexicans don't always have diarrhea, so they're used to the water or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But Indians don't ever get used to, so they're just constantly in a state of just being sick.
Yeah.
Just shotgun blasts. And if I'm going to do that at work, I'll go to the private one-man bathroom room. We've got 4 of them in my building.
Oh, you have one. Those.
If you're going to do something embarrassing that sounds like you're suffering and having like a shit baby, the Golgothan shit demon from...
Yeah.
I still just have this really hard time in public bathrooms taking a loud shit.
That's the worst thing about office life is shitting next to someone. You don't have to do it anywhere else. You don't have to do it at a gas station. You have your own spot. I don't like doing
and I
only do it when it's an emergency, like whenever I can not.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, me too, but when I travel, sometimes my digestion's weird when I travel.
Yeah.
And so like
traveler's diarrhea.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even diarrhea.
Yeah, it's like just traveler's bowels. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I wake up and I'm like, I feel like I have to take a shit, and then I get to the office and I have like 3 cups of coffee and I'm like, okay,
I really have to.
Now I have to take a shit.
No, every time I travel, I just eat cheese and bread. I know what the good cheese and bread is everywhere.
Gum up the works.
Yeah. You go anywhere and they're like, try our fruit, try our coffee. I'm like,
no,
because I don't know what
none of that
facilities are available.
Yeah.
Now, dude, now I'm crazy about taking that fucking but the fiber.
Yeah.
When I travel, like, I take like 20 fiber pills a day because I just want to take like a regular shit at a regular time. Yeah. And now I've kind of figured it out. It's like if I take like 5 fiber pills with like everything that I eat, I was like take a normal dump at like 7 a.m. or whatever. I fucking hate taking a shit in the work bathroom.
Well, I did something that's a friend of mine's festival strategy. Like if you go to like Coachella or something, just take freaking anti-diarrheal pills, and you don't have to shit. You know. But
doesn't that make you feel bad too?
I haven't had. So what I did is I used that idea whenever I had to get up at 3:00 in the morning and fly to Hawaii over the course of 27 hours. I took anti-diarrheal medication as soon as I woke up because I was like, I'm not gonna take a shit on an airplane, and I'm gonna be on an airplane for at least 8 hours.
the
Ended
opposite
up
of
being about
Ammonite
11
tree.
hours.
There's poppers, and then there's the opposite of poppers.
Yeah.
Close it up.
Close that up.
Donnie, there's another solution for that, and that's not letting retards plan your vacation.
That is the other. But at that point, it was too late.
Right.
Poppers and peepers.
Retards have already planned the vacation.
So I was like, I better go find the
Right.
Imodium.
Right.
And it worked. I did not take a shit until after I'd slept that night and woke up in the morning in Hawaii.
right.
And it worked. But then I think it gave me ulcers in my mouth.
Oh yeah.
So I think that's one of the side effects of some of those.
Like canker sores.
I had these ulcers inside my mouth the entire time, like 3 or 4 of them.
I'm
kept
eating,
popping up.
Johnny.
Yeah,
Dude, if you blew a guy, you might have given him herpes.
I could have.
Yeah.
Herpes simplex.
Himpedes. Please, it's Women's History Month.
It's Women's History Month.
Machinists.
How dare you?
My son started playing Warhammer Space Marine again. It's got a bunch of online stuff. I don't know if you're familiar with this.
I know what
It's Dungeons
Warhammer.
and Dragons,
Yeah, I know
but
what
it's
Warhammer is, but yeah,
dwarves or something.
Yeah.
But they're all like cool art. It's like Gears of War. They're all very macho,
Yeah.
deep voice. Ugh. And he was with this huge robot thing. They were like escorting it. And he was like, this thing's actually 1,000 years old, and it's got a baby like floating in liquid in the middle of it, and there's all this lore. He was telling me all the lore, and I was like, yeah, the Space Marines are actually all trans women. I don't know if you knew that. Because I get annoyed when it's his turn to play, so I
Yeah.
just fuck with him the whole time.
Yeah.
So every time they grunted, I'm like, oh, my pussy. Oh, my tits. Yeah, get it, girl. It's woman's time. Ugh.
Does he like that?
No, he doesn't. His work's great.
Yeah.
It pisses him off.
I like that you're competing for to be the most annoying to be able to play the video game again. You're like, I don't get to play. I'm gonna make noises. Well, you do.
One of my
Cats.
one of my dad's stories like that about the grandpa I didn't get to have about his dad is that anytime they'd be watching sports, like a football game or something, his dad would always root for the other team against him to piss him off. And he said he would get so mad.
yeah.
His dad would start rooting. If it was like the Cowboys, his dad would be rooting for the Redskins or whatever.
Like, 'cause he just
to troll him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did he not give a shit about sports?
No, his dad was way into sports. The trolling of the son
was more
took
important
precedent
than
over the
loyalty
fandom
to
of
the
in that situation.
Yeah.
Do you guys know who this ex-NFL linebacker is? Darren Lee.
I don't know football.
He got charged with killing his girlfriend, but he asked ChatGPT for advice before calling 911, according to the court documents. So he's like, hey, Grok, this bitch is history. It's Women's History Month.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do I do?
What do I do?
And they told him to rat himself out. So
Oh, it did? It said confess?
I guess. I mean, that was the next thing he did after ChatGPT was he called 911.
Yeah.
So, or he didn't find a good enough solution. He was like, fuck it, I guess I'll just call 911.
If you're going to ask any of the AIs what to do afterwards, I say Grok's the one to go to. Like, Grok
is probably the one that's going to help you cover up a crime.
Hey,
Right.
Grok, this woman's history.
Grok.
What do I do? How do I clean
Well,
up
it'll
blood?
be like, whoa, what race is she?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a
black?
Jew?
Oh, she's black. Okay,
okay,
here's
yeah.
how you get rid of a body. You know, that's what that's what Grok would do.
So they pull your AI history if you get in trouble?
Oh, I'm
Like, how do
sure.
you
I'm
clean
sure they
blood
pull
off a carpet?
all your
I mean, like I
history.
have Chat GPT searches and they're not bad, but I'm like, there's history of that. There's everything I've ever typed into an
What's
AI
the opposite
is
of
there.
amyl nitrate? I have a long plane ride. How do I close my asshole?
How do I
Imodium
close my,
AD. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, people. It's strange that people haven't figured this out. Like, has no one fucking watched Dateline? It's like the first thing they're going to do is go to all your devices and see all the shit that you've been typing into your fucking shit. Like, how do I clean blood stains? Like, okay, well,
Yeah, but just that kind of the thing. There's a segment of the population that does not even think about how that stuff works.
Yeah.
They don't think about Google keeping track of everything you searched for.
It's my privacy.
They don't. Yeah, they just don't. Like that doesn't ever even occur to them.
They would never violate my privacy.
So as a final related thing on that, do you know where the Dunning-Kruger effect? You know what that is, right?
Yeah.
It's where you think you're
an
better
expert,
at something than you are.
You're
or
so
whatever.
unskilled
Yeah.
that you know so little about a thing that you actually think that you're an expert.
Yeah.
Because you think that's
Yeah.
all there is to
That's
know
me
about
with
it.
geography.
Do you know where?
That is,
Yeah,
dude.
right.
Josh is a prime example
I'm from the Dunning-Kruger region of geography experts.
Dunning-Kruger when it comes to geology. Yes.
Yeah. But so do you know where that comes from? Like what started that?
Father Dunning and Freddy Krueger.
It was let me see. It was due to a robbery that happened. So
When
there
you
was
come on a girl, you go, I'm Dunning.
yeah.
If you don't talk good,
Um,
I'm being Dunning.
So there was a robbery in Greater Pittsburgh, the 1995 Greater Pittsburgh bank robberies. 2 guys robbed 2 banks at gunpoints without any attempt to disguise themselves. They were like no masks, nothing. They weren't. And the cameras got them. And within an hour, they were caught. They were identified and they were caught. And the reason that they didn't do it is because one of the guys thought that if you take lemon juice and rub it on your face will become invisible to cameras the same way if you put lemon juice on paper and you write in lemon juice.
It's like a kid
it's
who
the
thinks
invisible
if you
ink
close
or
your
whatever.
eyes, you're invisible.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can't see, so I'm invisible.
Yeah, so according to one of the guys, the other one had told him lemon juice would make one invisible to security cameras, similar to how invisible ink works. Although initially skeptical, the guy who he was telling that to tested the method by covering his face with lemon juice and then taking a picture with a Polaroid camera of himself. But whenever he did it, he had aimed it wrong, and it just got a picture of like the wall behind him. So he was like, "Oh, I guess it does make you invisible. I'm not in the picture. I put lemon juice on my face,
had
and now I'm
lemon-
invisible in the Polaroid."
He had lemon juice in his eyes,
Yeah.
and he was like, "This photo's blurry. Also, everything else is blurry.
Yeah.
So it works."
Yeah.
A surveillance photograph of the guy was broadcast as part of a Crime Stoppers segment on the news. An anonymous tip subsequently led to his arrest the next day. When the photographs in which he had been identified were shown to him, he was shocked and he exclaimed, "But I wore the lemon juice! I wore the lemon juice!" That's where the Dunning-Kruger effect comes from.
That's
I
amazing.
had no idea that was the story that
Yeah.
got the 2 guys to say, we should study this phenomena. And then they came out with a study that's now, it's like a cornerstone of like pop psychology. is the
Well,
Dunning-Kruger
Donnie,
effect.
I thank you. I'm going to get a ton of pussy from knowing this.
Yeah.
And by
Yeah.
that, I mean I'm going to tell Kristen tomorrow right before we find.
Oh, yeah.
Ipso facto.
That just reminded me of something that a friend of ours said. It's such a good quote that I'm sure he stole it from somebody. But it's basically, my mind is filled with amazing universes full of facts and knowledge that will never impress a girl.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this one Kristen will like.
Oh, good,
if I
yeah.
tell her the lemon juice thing, she'll be like, "Oh, that's great."
That's one of my
Yeah.
favorite old ipso factos is racism is ignorance, but ignorance is bliss. Ipso facto, racism is
Right.
bliss.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why today I saw an Asian woman jogging, and she had huge tits.
An Asian woman?
And the first thing I thought was, she must be like near the mountains, like Mongolian or something.
Right.
Like you can, if you see huge knocks on an Asian woman, do you assume that she's like from more of like the nomadic peoples?
Yeah.
What is that?
Well,
Like
here's the
Japanese
thing.
girls are
Yeah.
tiny and have tiny, nice, tight everything. They're from civilization.
Yeah.
But the more savage they get, the more they have knocks.
Me and the thing, Josh, is that
Okay.
me and Donnie, I feel like we could look at different Asians and probably have like a 80% chance of being like, yeah, that one's Korean, that one's Cambodian. I don't think that about you at all. I think you look at all of them, you're like, yeah, that one's a Chinese.
Yeah.
That one's a Chinese. Oh, that one has big tits, so she's been in the mountains of
She
China.
must be a Mongolian.
She's a China mountain
Yeah.
lady.
The mountains. She's got big mountains.
Yeah.
She's from the mountains region.
That one's Chinese. Oh, that one's Chinese too.
It's like a 5-year-old's idea of the world.
Yeah, there's 10 Asians. They're all
Yeah.
Chinese except that one's a mountain Chinese person.
Yeah.
I'm a caveman. If she's providing nice, nurturing tits, she must be from some natural place.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Where you have to have that.
Yeah.
I just went to she has big tits. So does that mean she's like from Mongolia? And I was like, do you think big tits come from rape? Like Genghis Khan? Like
he had a type. Yeah, that could be. That actually, there might be something to that.
Yeah.
So do small titty city girls from Japan look at big titty ass Chinese bitches like that's just gross? You're not classy.
Well, all Japanese people look at all Chinese people and think they're gross, and vice versa. My buddy is married to a Japanese chick, 100% Japanese chick from Japan, and
so the Japanese wives are telling their husbands, "Ooh,
she does not like China,
dude."
She likes Trump more than him. He hates Trump. At least the first term, she was very in support of how mad Trump was at China and how much he talked shit about China. She talks about
Vietnamese people like they're sick. She's like, I hope they'll be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With what's wrong with all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your Japanese friend.
So he anytime they get in a fight,
yeah.
he's like, you're acting very Chinese right now.
Nice.
And it pisses her off. It's like
you're acting very big titted right now. You're not civilized.
You're acting like a big titted China woman.
Like a wild titted mountain
wild
woman.
Chinese beast of a woman. Yeah.
And hey, it's only the middle of March, so we have at least 2 more Women's Day episodes left, or Women's Month episodes left to record.
If the world leans into it the way they did Black History Month, we're going to get some more C words on TV or whatever.
Yeah. There'll be some news.
That's the week.
Have a good time editing this one.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna put in Lena Hidalgo audio because it's hilarious, and we will watch this story with great interest.
Yeah.
Bye.
What happens next? Bye.
Well, now to our big developing overnight story. Harris County Judge Lena Hidalgo releasing audio at midnight of an argument she had with top rodeo officials Tuesday night, claiming she was escorted out of the stadium.
Okay, so take a listen here.
I'm happy to wait in the vehicle.
Then wait in the vehicle.
Well, that's why I said, are you pulling them out? You just say, no, we're going to cut it.
Yes, we're going to go wait in the vehicle. And then we'll get the rest of your people.
As I said, I don't want to see this concert. I'm not going to come to any more concerts. I'll never be back to this.
We're done talking about it.
Okay, so
go to the vehicle. Then go to the
because what do you think I'm going to do? Like, what are you nervous that I'm going to do?
I'm not nervous at all. But you need to lead the problem.
So Jade Fleury is here in the studio to break this down. You know people have a response to this one.
Definitely, and this turned into a rodeo showdown between Harris County Judge Lena Hidalgo and Rodeo Houston CEO Chris Bowman. Hidalgo is now facing some online backlash after being asked to leave the dirt area at a concert Tuesday night. She later posted parts of the incident on social media. The county judge tried to sit in a premium shoot seat area during the sold-out Megan Maroney concert at the rodeo, despite not having a ticket for that section. Rodeo officials say that access to the dirt area is limited to the shoot seat ticket holders, and that security directed Hidalgo and her group back to their assigned seats. The incident quickly sparked some online criticism, including a satirical post from the Houston Police Officers Union suggesting that some people think that the rules don't apply to them. Here's more of that back and forth between Rodeo CEO Chris Bowman and Judge Hidalgo.
More people pushed me and grabbed me. You said, do you have proof? I said, let me go that way. You said, let me go that way.
Whatever, and nobody is.
Yes, but then why are you guys blocking my way to the people that saw?
Because you don't have a right to stop pushing.
No, if you're blocking evidence, you're blocking evidence. You're blocking. There are people. There's people. Again, I don't want to see the show. I'm happy to not see it. You're blocking me. You're being recorded. You're blocking me from people. You are blocking me from people who saw what happened. You're not letting me see them. You're not letting me see the people that saw what happened.
Hidalgo later released a letter on social media to Houston rodeo leadership saying that she had previously been allowed on the dirt because of the county's relationship with the rodeo. She also claims that she and members of her group, including children, were shoved by rodeo committee members while being asked to leave. Now that statement reads in part, quote, I'm bringing this to the public's attention because last night was not reflective of the spirit of the rodeo, and I hope it doesn't ever happen to anyone again. I wonder if I had been a male county executive, would they have reacted the same way? Tuesday. Would they have thrown a male Harris County executive's guest with their young daughter and son out of the Harris County Stadium? Would they have gone up to a male guest's children and yanked them out of a seat? End quote. Now, the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo also released a statement saying that on March 10th, during the sold-out Megan Maroney concert, Judge Lina Hidalgo attempted to access the dirt area without a valid chute seat ticket. Additionally, she attempted to bring several guests also without chute seat tickets. The rodeo security advised that the dirt access is limited to chute seat ticket holders only, and that the group was directed back to their ticketed seating area. Now, we do have all of these full statements from both the Rodeo Houston and Judge Hidalgo on our website, fox26houston.com. Sally and Lena.